food. That's so much. All the dairy.
So much delicious. Ooh, don't forget the nuts. Alright guys, we are here to talk about fat. And we are kind of excited about this food trend.
We're a bunch of fatties.
Fat is what makes food taste great. And you probably noticed in the stores, you know, lots of labels saying fat-free and zero trans fats or zero saturated fats. And
so a series of studies have shown that full fat eaters are no more likely to gain heart disease or diabetes than like skim fat eaters. So that would be like milk. I think they used milk.
so a lot of the processed foods that you see that are labeled as low fat, they're filled with other things. So because fat is such a filler in a lot of foods, you know, they got to add that stuff back into it to make it taste good.
For the study, whole milk versus skim milk.
Yeah.
And really the research showed there was no difference, and there was no reason to believe that having skim milk versus full fat would do any better for you. In fact, the research does show that healthy fats, so the good stuff, leads to actually better cardiovascular health.
It is a promotion of full fat milk because it is so tasty and delicious and just warms your insides when you sit down with that glass of milk. It's amazing. So,
and then when you think of other products like butter versus margarine, like why would you choose like basically motor oil product over something natural and like full of good nutrients and vitamins?
And you know, research has shown, like Matt said, butter is back and butter is the bitch. So it is awesome. Butter is good for your heart. In moderation, of course, obviously. So guys, a common misconception, and one that I grew up with, and I think our parents' generation grew up with, was that fat makes you fat. And that is absolutely not true anymore. We see diets that are like pushing the fat and telling you to eat more fat and reduce your carbohydrate intake. And those are really popular right now. So
yeah, so one of those actually that's pretty big right now is the keto diet, which is high carb and low carb, high fat.
Yes.
Ooh, almost got me there.
There's so many diets, it's hard to keep track.
But this one's actually, I think it's onto something because it's telling you to limit the like the bad carbs that have like a lot of sugar and like glucose, obviously is sugar, redundant there, but and focusing on taking healthy fats and having your body and your liver process those fats instead. That gives you, that's where your energy would come from instead. We try to approach a food trend with an open mind and think like, okay, like how's this gonna go? But when we thought about
All fat,
we're like, we already know we love this one.
Yeah.
So also a little experiment because there's quite a few different products in the dairy aisle, and a lot of them have a lot of numbers and confusing stuff on their labels. So we tried to pick two that we could compare to you, so you could show you what the milk fat kind of does. So we have two. We have this one here that is 4% milk fat. It's a newer brand, and you can already tell from the label that they are trying to depict it as being very thick. So it's kind of like Greek style, but I would say almost even thicker.
I think it's like the new Greek yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's Icelandic style.
How do you say that, Natalie?
I don't want to say that word.
Skyer? I don't know.
We don't know, but 16 grams of protein and 7 grams of sugar per serving. So it's packed full of good stuff. Obviously, you can take a look at it here. Look how thick it is. It's not budging. It's like a blizzard. It doesn't move.
Except healthy. No sugar, less sugar.
And we've got Yogos, which is 0%. So yeah, it's 35 calories per, well, maybe those servings aren't the same size, but anyways, obviously less calories, but
so it says on the label here, no sugar added, which is kind of bullshit because they fill it with aspartame or some other sugar substitute that you can find in the ingredients.
And there's pectin and sucralose, so
yeah,
to tell us that there's not sugar, lies.
Super
but
nice.
Also very different. It's like soup.
It's gross.
It doesn't look that great.
No.
So we're gonna taste test because clearly we just need another reason to eat more
Eat
dairy.
more. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Okay,
So-
I can't eat this one, but you
Oh.
can eat it.
Oh shoot.
I can eat that one.
Okay.
So I will join you with this one.
All right.
Oh, cheers. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Really
pretty
Sticks
delicious.
in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. It's like that. It's like kind of like peanut butter, like
Yeah.
that. Like
Wow.
mm,
Awesome.
so
Okay.
good. Yum.
Well, that one's yours then.
Yeah.
You can
Thank
actually.
you.
Ah.
So
And
delicious.
then, well, she
Have
can't
at
eat this
her.
one, so this is the Yogo.
It's so like it's so runny. It's so runny. And when I go to the grocery store, it takes me forever to
So
look
sweet.
through and find stuff that's not 0% fat, because everything is 0% fat. And it might be even a lot of Greek yogurt is 0% fat now too. And I don't want that. Like I want
Would you want
Two-
your Greek to be 0%?
yeah,
That
2 to
doesn't
4.
make
I don't know. I have no idea.
sense.
Okay, guys, this is full fat. Are we gonna rate it? Do we have to rate this
No.
one?
There is no scale of stupidity for this one. We love
No.
that.
We do. We
Eat
really
some
do.
more. Eat
Yeah.
some more in your life. It's delicious. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Have a feast of fat, and you will not regret any single bite that you
Your
take.
heart will thank you.
Yes.
Oh, you gonna let it all hang.
That was
Fat
sweet.
bottoms girls, you make the rockin' world go
Yeah. Those nuts so much. Too much nuts. I've got too many nuts in my
Nuts in
life.
your life.
just